Hi traders, this is Elite Currency. My name is Chris, and this video is about the euro dollar and pound dollar. Pound had a great break to the upside, but will it continue? And the euro dollar did bounce, but is struggling to follow through. Let's take a look at the charts. This is the daily chart. Euro dollar is ranging, as you can see, and price is not really deciding anything at this point. Yesterday was a rate hike there on the US. 1.5% went up to 1.75. But ultimately, the daily candle closed bullish. As you can see, quite a bullish candlestick pattern. Wednesday, that was Tuesday, sorry, bearish. Wednesday, very bullish. So ultimately, I think that candle could indicate the beginning of the upside. The confirmation of that could be the break of this resistance trend line. So for the moment, I think that there's a good chance that this could continue and break to the upside. Let's take a look at the 4-hour chart. There we go. And you can see that it's more or less looking like a bull flag perhaps, or some kind of corrective pattern in any case. And basically we had a strong momentum here, and this has been choppy corrective downside so far. When we put a fib on this push up, all right, we see that price roughly stopping in between these fibs, not really very neat, 78.6 pounds. So price might still drop to the 78 or 88 and then turn back up again. So any of these two fibs, I think, pretty much valid as a potential bouncing spot, as long as price doesn't break below this bottom. I think that seems likely. Alternatively, this correction could have ended here. This could be the first push up. This is a hook back, and up it goes. So I will also be keeping an eye on the breakout above this trend line, because that could start a wave 3 of a bigger wave 3, right? This being wave 1, 2, and this being a green wave 1, 2 right here. So that would be, I think, potentially interesting. So same story as on Tuesday, basically. These fibs and the breakout still important. But since Tuesday and since the weekend, generally price has just been going down, up, and down again, like a heartbeat, basically. So let's see if that and when that changes, of course, in the near future. I think that there is a case to be made that 5 waves have been completed here, which could indicate a wave 1. Now it made a pretty fast downside, which could be a wave A. We could see a wave B, perhaps a wave C, and that could complete wave 2. That wave 2 is valid as long as it stays above this bottom. But as I said, even if it breaks this bottom, then price might still bounce at the 78 or 88.6 fibs. A breakout, well, I think that probably looking for, you can see that the Murray Math levels were quite high here. So that's always, indicating quite a push up, but I think that there could be one more higher high within the larger daily chart like this, as I've indicated before. So a confirmation of that could be a daily candle, maybe tomorrow, maybe next week, that pushes through that resistance trend line like this with the close near the high, something like this, would be a good bullish daily candle. That would, in my view, increase the odds of indeed that bullish breakout taking place. That's one thing. Other thing could be, as I said, wait for an ABC, bounce, and then a breakout on the 4-hour chart somewhere here. That could also be another way of tackling the breakout. And I will be looking for candlestick patterns at these fibs if price does fall deeper. Alrighty, regarding the pound dollar, we got the upside break. We had several upside breaks already. We had one, I guess, here. Then we had another one here. Then we had the bull flag break. Then we had another corrective break and bounce at the fib. So pound dollar, basically keeping the uptrend alive, more or less, and just making higher highs and higher lows continuously. But now, with this target being hit, you can see that I was looking for price to go up to these targets, and that this was probably going to be a retracement within the uptrend. That did happen, and we had a move all the way up to 142 and the minus 61.8 target. But now we are getting into a zone which is pretty sturdy resistance. And I'm not saying that the uptrend is totally done and out and over, but we got to be on guard. I think that, very important basically how price responds here. If it remains choppy and corrective, I wouldn't rule out one more higher high. Also considering the fact that it really broke above, in a way, the top of this uptrend channel. So that is in a way a pretty interesting bullish signal, an expansion. But the current price action is quite bearish as well. So I think that we had some great bullish breakouts, but I would be cautious at this moment, and I would like to see price probably, this could easily be a wave 3. So for instance, if this is a wave 4 correction, let's take away this fib, if I'm able to. 1 second. There we go. Let's remove this. Good. If this is a wave 4, and this is a wave 1, for instance, wave 2, 3, 4, then price will respect the 23.6 fib, the 38, or the 50, but shouldn't break typically below the 50. So if it breaks below the 61.8 fib, this is not a wave 4, and that's probably indicating a downtrend, right? In that case, the whole market structure is different. However, if price shows restraint and bounces and then goes sideways like that, then there is a good chance of continuation. Or if it expands the correction to the 38 or 50 fib, those could be bouncing spots. So specifically 38 and 50 fib I think could be interesting for candlestick patterns that indicate a bullish reversal in my view. Or if there is some kind of pattern, a new pattern and a break, there could be one more higher high. In my view, it is possible, although we are getting into this kind of tough zone where resistance might send this back down. All right, so you've got to be very careful of that, and be aware of that. But zones like this don't necessarily stop trends from continuing right away. Sometimes that takes time, and I would not be surprised if there could be at least another push, an attempt up higher. But that would become less likely, as I said, if price breaks below 140, because that's the low of this strong daily candle. That is, or the 61.8 fib to be precise, 139.50 or 140. That's kind of a zone here, basically. It would also break below that uptrend channel, and I think that there could be some downside pressure after that. All right. So of course, if it were to reach this target, that would be a level to reckon with. There's a fib target, previous top as well. All right, that's my 2 cents for the moment. You can check out elitecurrency.com for more free analysis and our ECS start package. Of course, more videos coming soon, and wish you all good trading. Cheers.